This is an Armed Forces of Honduras ready-to-eat catracho ration. Catracha, or catracho, meaning a person from Honduras. This is a ration for 24 hours. It weighs 3 pounds, 2.6 ounces, or 1,435 grams. It's a somewhat compact 24-hour ration. It's this thick outer package, definitely waterproofed. Let's give it a look. Okay, so right off the bat, look at that. Milk. Just a carton of milk. Whole milk. Amazing. Wonder how well this would hold up in the back of a rucksack, you know, getting banged around with a bunch of other equipment. Okay. Thick retort pouch. Whatever that is. It's pretty dense. And the rest of this. Whoa. Well, that's definitely store-bought. But it's still retort pouch tech. With a nice gusset. Beans. Like a bean paste. Oh yeah. Bean puree. Let's get the rest out. Yeah, cornflakes. A chicken tamale and a bean tamale. And they weigh like 230 grams each. Now look at this pack of store-bought goods, pretty much. All stuff that you can get, most likely in a Honduras grocery store. Which is pretty cool, actually. It's like stuff you still don't get to see every day. And look at this, some kind of like orange tang. Zuko. You get 2 packs of those though. Man, look at that. A Nature Valley bar, just hanging out in there. You know what? That's nice. And look at that. Oh yeah, gonna need some coffee. 2 Nescafe packs. And then this, like a corn cracker. Maybe corn chips. Some Wally's matches. And some little chocolate cookies. With 2 packs of those. Some little candy called Chickles Cool. I think that's what they're called. Maybe it's Chickles Ghoul. Anyway, is that a hot sauce? Salsa tomato ketchup. It's like hot sauce mixed with ketchup. That's awesome. That's what I do with eggs in the morning. Look at these packs of sugar. 4 of those. That's pretty generous. And Fiesta crackers. They're pretty busted up. I guess you just, I don't know what you're expected to really do with those. Mix them with the tamale for some crunch. Here's some salt. Now that is a fantastic looking 24-hour ration. So let's first start off with breakfast. Okay, and for breakfast, we're going to be starting the day off right with some coffee, cereal, an oatmeal bar, and some milk. Alright, let's get this out on your tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off with checking out that coffee. Ooh, nice. It's a spray dried. It's gonna be strong. Save the other half of that carton of milk for this. I mean, you would just eat it straight out of this bag here, but way too much milk in the cereal. It is swimming. Here, hold on. It's like sweet corn flavored milk. It's amazing. I mean, maybe I should have tried the milk on its own first over here. Let's compare. Oh, that's definitely normal. I mean, that is super fresh tasting milk. This ration has a 1-year shelf life, is what they give it. The milk is perfectly fresh. Nothing off about it. If anything, it kind of lacks flavor. There's like less flavor to the milk than regular fresh milk. It's a little bland tasting. It's kind of odd, but it's creamy. It's not too sweet. There's no chemical flavor to it. The milk out of this cereal, gosh, it's so sweet and accentuated with corn. Let's try this out. I can't believe this is in a ration. What a nice morale boosting component. Something so normal. A bowl of cereal. A nice sweet start to the day. It's something that's real easy to eat. Something you'll actually want to eat and quickly. Nature Valley bar. It's fresh, it's not stale. A slight butter flavor with oats and honey. Start your day off right with a nice bowl of cornflake cereal. Adding the Nature Valley bar to the cereal, that's the way to go. Add a little excitement to your life. Live dangerously. This milk is not bad. Disturbingly smooth and fresh for coming out of that carton and being warm. The coffee, bold, does the job. Oh yeah. This is like the perfect breakfast to my morning. Bunch of sugar, carbs, and caffeine. Easy to eat. I'm sure I'll be hungry in like an hour or like maybe 5 minutes. This is great. Okay, and we're back with lunch. Our main course is going to be that big old bean tamale. Not bad. I'm going to boil this in the pouch for about 10 minutes. Alright, let's get this out on your tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off by checking out that bean tamale. Alright. Ooh, nice. Very pleasant. Beans and like corn. Oh wow. Yeah, it's like corn husk. Alright, let's have some orange drink. Let those cool off a little. Looking pretty normal. Not smelling too normal though. That is like a very accentuated and almost artificial orange smell. Okay, chocolate cookies. You can smell them right through this thin pack. Whoa, they smell like EL fudge. And, oh man, what a mess. And these are corn chips, I believe. But like, again, just a civilian item that's not really built for, you know, out in the field. This is the kind of thing that makes international rations so exciting. It really is. Let's see if we can cut through it with that serrated knife. Oh, wow. Let's actually just kind of work this out of there. I think that's the way to go. Geez, this would be a bunch of insoluble fiber, but I don't think you're supposed to eat it. Let's try a small piece. No, I don't think you're supposed to eat that. You could just eat this straight out of the leaf. You just unfold it. Keep that one wrapped up. Looking pretty good. Oh, my apologies. That's like almost in the realms of chewing gum, what that leaf does. You just chew on it, and it's like something to chew on after the fact if you really needed it. And that's crazy sounding, but that's what I'd be doing with it. Very soft. It doesn't taste like it came out of a retort pouch. It tastes fresh, homemade. The fork really is a nice touch. You can actually skewer this. It just tastes like refried beans with a little bit of salt and pepper. It's pretty bland, but it has a nice texture and fresh flavor. Add a little crunch in this sauce. There we go. This'll do the trick. It's probably the highest fiber ration in the world. All those beans. It's such a fresh flavor. Like the actual, leaf that it's wrapped in, you can really taste it. Gotta say, this right here is what makes trying out international rations so fun. Like, you're getting to try out something that is authentic to the country that it comes from, hopefully. And it seems like they kept it pretty tried and true. Amazing texture. I actually like that more without the tortilla added. I mean, it's nice for crunch and additional flavor with the corn. It's like a flavor texture enhancer, but this on its own, throw that little bit of hot sauce on there and you're good to go. Not bad. Let's check out a fudge cookie. Whoa. So much butter. It's very airy. An airy crunch, very light. Oh wow. A fairly prevalent flavor of malt and butter, or like a margarine. The bean tamale was seriously one of the greatest things I've ever had out of a retort pouch. It tasted fresh, normal. That's still strong. One of the most amazing orange beverage bases. I don't even care if there's sweetener in there. It tasted fantastic. It did not induce any sweetener headache or nausea or anything like that. Not a bad lunch. In about 3 or 4 hours, we're gonna take it over to dinner. Okay, and we're back with dinner. All right, let's get this out on a tray. Nice. Okay, let's first start off by checking out that orange beverage base. You gotta be careful with this one. There we go. Wait, how do you open this anyway? Oh, there's a tear notch. Nice. It's the most exciting beverage base since Orange or Lemon Screech is what they called it. Nickname out of a British operational ration pack from like the 90s or early 2000s, even those early 80s ones. Real tart. That's what this is. Could mix this in a big 1 liter bottle of water and be good to go. Still would be strong. Okay. You know, I really took a risk by not taking much of a risk, and I didn't heat the refried beans. Reason being, that package might not be a soft metal thermostabilized retort pouch like this. It might just be plastic. We'll see. What we're gonna do is check out that tamale. Chicken tamale. Huge. I mean, they just allocated all that extra weight and space for authentic tamale. I mean, look at that. It has to be a lot of extra weight. I mean, these several extra grams. That's beautiful. Look at that. Let's give this a look. There's like corn, peas, and cubed potato in there. And then look at that chicken. Wish I had more of that ketchup hot sauce. Would have definitely added a layer of spice and sweetness and vinegar that this needs. Refried beans. It has metal on the inside. I could have boiled it. Cold beans. That's alright. This looks like pudding. Bean pudding. You could actually add the sugar to that and probably make some kind of sweetened bean. I'll just pretend it's yogurt, you know? Oh yeah, look at that. Actually, that's really nice cold. It's kind of refreshing. This would have been great in the morning, you know? Really, this would have probably been better for the morning. I think it would have made a lot of sense for breakfast. This is delicious cold. It's actually better cold. It is really nice. It's almost like dessert. Like, it has a very light sweetness. This would make for a really healthy and interesting alternative to your average dessert anyway. If you just added something to lightly sweeten it. Seems pretty versatile. Look at that. That looks like pudding. I know that's pretty wild, but might as well try one on its own first, though. That's like a butter biscuit. Mix this with the refried beans. It's dessert. This is lightly sweet, too. It's perfect for it. We'll just add some crunch. The main doesn't really need it. It's almost like mashed potatoes, the way the beans are, but then thicker. A total bean dip. This is how you do it. Butter biscuit with a light sweetness mixed in with these red beans, which, no joke, seems like there's a gram or two, maybe, of sugar added to the whole thing. It really does seem like it. Starting to pick up like an accumulation to the palate of a light garlic mixed with butter. Incredible, and the texture of this is so smooth, and I think there are 28 grams of fiber in those refried beans. Probably another 10 at least in this. Look at that chicken. Nice, not too overly processed piece of meat. Look at that. A bit dry. to say the least. Whoa. Not too much flavor to the chicken. Again, this main, a little bit bland. Really could have used like 4 or 5 packs more of that hot sauce mixed with ketchup. Yeah, this, it's like I really want a large bite, but it's not cooperating. Okay, there we go. Cubed potato. In with beans, corn. So much starch. I mean, it's definitely not shortchanging on carbohydrates. And this ration is not too high in sugar. The beverage base, I mean, they give you the option for extra sugar. These packs. Again, orange beverage base, mostly sweetener. The carbs are in actual food form. Like, it's real food and easy to eat. That is like the starch from peas, I think, mixed in with this. I can't 100% tell, but you can easily skewer it with a fork. Look how convenient that is. And you could eat it straight out of that retort without any cutlery needed. It's comfort food. I really feel like it would be the kind of thing you would have to eat it for like weeks on end before it's like, terrible. Then again, I say that probably within day 3 or 4, you'd be going nuts. So, but you never know. And this was a ridiculous way of going about dinner. It's like way too much of the food is at the end of the day here, it seems, but that's all right. I would have had, in hindsight, the refried beans with biscuit, just like this, in with breakfast. And then breakfast would have been more sustaining. I really do feel like the major issue with this thing would be durability out in the field. Some of the packaging is minimal at best when it comes down to the actual durability. And if you were in a high intensity combat situation, you might actually want some better packaging. Oh. Now that was a filling meal. Let's check out these mystery candies. I think that's bubble gum. Look at that. You gotta be careful. Who knows what it is? Wait. Oh. That tastes like fruit stripe gum. That is an incredibly flavorful tropical fruit gum. It's almost like pineapple orange. Yeah, that one's cherry and not nearly as palatable, in my opinion. It's not nearly as good. All in all, I'd say this Honduran ration passes grade. They give you the 2 pieces of chewing gum, that's just enough. No toothpicks, toothbrush, anything else for dental health, but hopefully you got a toothbrush or something else. The corn husk tamales. I mean, definitely utilizing extra space and weight. A sacrifice of adding extra weight and, the amount of grams, which really adds up for a more authentic and palatable meal that a soldier is much more inclined to eat. The food was very enjoyable, and I think it would have been on multiple successions of eating. Well, anyway, this is Steve1989. I hope you liked the video. I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.